welcome to Goran Guitar and to Jaden, Still in Love. So Jaden, we had him before here, and always some kind of experimental songs there. And yeah, really appreciate Jaden's kind of music here and his style. So Still in Love, we will play this without any capo, so it's clean here and with 3 different chords. That's what we need. So let's go over the chords like we usually do. We have the C major 7, so that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have this G major 7 type of chord here. That is 3rd on E, and then I mute the next string, the A, with the finger I'm using here, in this case the middle finger. And then I'm going with open D, open G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. That's the G major. And then we have the F major 7. So that will be 3rd on D, 2nd on G, 1st on B, and open E. Okay, so that will be the chord progression of the entire song as well. So C major, G major, and F major. All right, so we will look at the strumming pattern first to get that right. So we will play this with 2 different parts, okay? Because we want to split up later, especially when we try to hit these notes here. That needs to be emphasized in the strumming. All right, so let's grab the C major 7 first. The first part will be down, 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 up. Okay, so down, 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 up. And then the second part will be up, down, 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 up. So if we connect these 2 parts, it will be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Couple rounds of this. Okay, so we got that right. Now let's take a look at the notes we want to emphasize, all right? So for C major 7, you will play this. Okay, so you just alternate the 2 notes, open B, then 2nd G, then open B, then 2nd G, open B. So the last 2 notes there comes a little bit quicker. So the rhythm would be like this. And then we'll go to the G major 7. Here you have only 1 note to emphasize, and that is the 2nd E string. That will last through the entire chord here. And then we have the F major 7. You will play this part. So it's the open E first, and then a longer pause there, and then comes the 3rd B and 1st B. So that will be the melody here, which we want to build in the strumming. So it goes like this. And then another round there. All right, so how do we gonna play this with the strumming? So if we go back to the C major 7, you're gonna play the part 1 for the first note, okay? So the part 1 was down, 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 up. Here is where you want to emphasize the open B string. Remember, you have the open B and 2nd G alternating here. So the open B string is played in the first strumming part here, the down, 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 up. And then you add the 2nd G here to your C major 7. So this is the original grip here for C major. You add the second G and try to emphasize that note when you play part 2. Then you go back and play part 1 again with the open B string in mind here. And then you go back to play part 2, and here you're gonna add in the second G, but also the open B again. Remember, it was a shorter break between these two final notes. So part 1, part 2, sorry, then part 1 again, then part 2. So with the strumming, it goes like this. So part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2. Then you switch to the G major 7, and here you're gonna play one full strumming round. So if we just go back for a second here, the C major 7, together it will be for 2 full strumming rounds, all right? And then you go now to this G major 7. You'll have only one note to emphasize here, so you're holding that one through this full one round of the strumming. So, and that was the second E string. And then you go to the final chord, the F major 7. This is together one full strumming round. And you will play with the first part, the first note here, the open E string. And then on the 2 last notes, the third B and first B, you play part 2. So it will be like this. And with strumming, it goes. That's it. So I'm going to take you through this chord progression a little bit slower than standard tempo, so you really can hear where to play the notes with the strumming. So let's go from the beginning, and then I'm going to speed it up to a standard tempo. So first slower. Guys, so that pretty much covers Jaden's Still in Love. Great song, so give it a try and play tuned.